Alright, welcome back everyone for more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations with the one and only Grumpy Magician, now correctly linked in the title.
I'd always seen it and just never
Same.
questioned it because my Twitch is terrible and was just like... And then tonight I looked at it and went, hang on. And I had to go and check my own channel to make sure.
For anyone watching on YouTube later, I have had the Twitch title say with/at Grumpy Magician, all lowercase, since we've started doing this. You have to put a space between that slash and that at, and you have to provide correct capitalization, because Ari has the G and the M capitalized. So it has not linked this entire time. We've been doing this for a year now, I think.
People just watching like, who the fuck is that? Oh.
Why you check everything, folks, instead of just assuming that Twitch does it correctly.
Nah. Never check. Simply go in and then an hour into the stream realize you've been muted the entire time.
God. I thankfully have only had one of those. And it was when I took a 5-minute break in the middle of a cassette beast session. I did not hit it like I thought I did when I came back.
I think one of my Exposition 33 streams, I did it.
Oh.
And then there was, I think it was Baldur's Gate 3, where I spent half the stream with no one able to hear Aaron else, so I was just playing Baldur's Gate 3 with my demons.
Excellent. It's not as easy as you think it is, folks. It's very easy to just not do a thing.
Mm-hmm. Especially when there's just so many different ways to do stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of doing stuff, we're already tangenting, but I don't care, because this has been bothering me for like over a month now. Does your Stream Deck update correctly? I've had mine telling me there's an update like 7 times, and I've hit it every time and it doesn't take it.
I don't use Stream Deck.
Okay, I thought you had one.
No, I've got the incredibly well-made Ava Media live streamer Nexus.
Is that a genuine plug or
I cannot recommend it.
Okay, that answers that.
So it works fine as a Stream Deck. It works fine as an audio splitter and mixer. For microphone, it is rough. And every time I update it, it resets all of its native language stuff to Chinese.
So you have to find the language settings back to...
Yep.
I guess at least you know some Chinese, so it's not as bad as it could be.
Yeah. So I end up just going through going, where the fuck is it? What menu was it again? Was it in here? Nope. In here? Nope. That's my stream key. Nope. It's a mess.
What game was it recently where someone like really messed up something, or one entire menu is just in the wrong language, with only one menu? I don't remember what it was. I just saw someone make a post about it where like somebody just really messed up and the language key is missing for one specific menu in the game.
I have no clue off the top of my head.
Neither do I. Just like a really stupid little thing. So anyway, last time we started our investigation into the murder half of this. Right, we started it last time, or did we start it the time before?
I
think we started it last time.
No, we started it last time because we ended the session before that. The realization that it was in fact a murder case all along.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, also a note. If one of us just, like, stops, and by one of us I mean Ari, just stops making sound all of a sudden, Discord is having a day today. So...
Yep.
I'll do my best to keep an eye on it to see if it dies.
Yeah, I was like, it died during Mythics earlier, it died on us while we were talking there. I was in the... Is it just my end? Is it something else? I check in a different Discord server where they're organizing Warframe things. Discord is very broken right now, in the quotes. So, yeah. Great time to be doing visual novels.
Yeah, the text and dialogue heavy. Yeah. Ugh. Well, shall we? Oh yeah, we gotta figure out what on earth we're doing. Get back.
Right, that's where we ended off because we were like, okay, so what do we do here? What do they want us to do?
Yep. So.
Okay.
Did everything with Adrian.
Because
right.
Have a lock on.
Yeah.
Was it on
the urn?
No, it was on Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to prove that that it was the Ami Fae one.
That's right. I take it. Checked everything down here. I think, right?
Yeah, because we...
I guess not literally everything.
Checked everything around here. Pearls has gone off with the urn.
Oh yeah, that's part of the problem.
So we can't just go, this is the wrong one. Ron still won't turn back up. What new items did we get last time?
All the stuff from KB Security.
Yeah, so... Kane's List. Kane's List, CEO Office Buzzer. No fingerprints on it. Newspaper clipping and the buzzer record.
That's right, because we think it's like we pointed out by Phoenix Maya that it's probably Ron in the guard outfit. That's part of why we need him to show up so we can be like, hey, is this you?
Yeah. So we tried a few things. Not sure if Desiree would be able to give us anything. Like, maybe if we showed Desiree the picture, would she be able to go, hey, yeah, that's my Ronnie?
I think we tried, but we can try again.
Yeah, because I know we went to Mia trying to go, hey, Mia, what's weird about this? Why is the urn weird? It's not our urn. I know you know it.
Damask hideout. The newspaper clipping.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that's generic. Okay.
There it went and came back again. Good job, Discord.
Oh. If this becomes a common problem, we'll cut it short if we have to.
Yeah.
I went back to the detention center just to check he's not here. Well, we could ask Maya for the hint, I guess. We haven't done this before.
Yeah, I think we might have to.
Alright. What are we doing, Maya?
Because I'm not sure if I'm just forgetting something, but I
mean, I got nothing either.
Genuinely don't have... Yeah.
And so, what do we do now?
Isn't it obvious? Need to get out there and investigate the murder.
Well, first, we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. We've already been there, Phoenix.
Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles.
Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you?
I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy.
Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight.
Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center too. We tried that!
Wait, hold on.
Ugh.
That wasn't a hint. Do we have to talk to Maya to make him manifest in the detention center?
No, I just went to the detention center. He's not there.
Okay. Good. I was about to say, that was not a hint game. That's what we had to do to get him to show up.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna
I'm trying to think.
head back to KB Security, see if there's anything over here. God, where do I have to jump through? One of these days, they're gonna have a menu that lets you go anywhere from anywhere, and it's gonna be great, but that day is not today.
Mm-hmm. Talked to you about Iran, we talked to you about the Korean village. Adrian, we talked to about all her stuff, at which point the lock appeared. And I don't think she had anything that particularly stood out other than, like, just, hey, you need to get the locks done.
Shall I consult the guide?
I'm just poking around to people.
Okay, that's fair.
Real quick, see if there's anything that I've just forgotten and am not thinking of. I mean, we talked to you about your info, your security guards, nice crime, yip 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 yip. Stop. Hold on.
Oh.
I doubt this'll be this, but I have a theory.
Okay.
If it is this, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, no, the box hasn't updated. So I was like, is it going to be we need to examine the box that the urn was in to go, hang on, this is a different box? Or like, the paint on the box that's on the urn.
Alright, well this is not relevant, I was just looking at profiles to double check. I just read Phoenix's profile for himself.
It's not, I've got skills.
I can do it.
Oh man, I can do it. So yeah, nothing with her. Gumshoe, do you have anything for us? I don't see why you would, but... Yeah, because we talked about... Yeah, I'm straight up lost.
Alright.
I don't think we have anything that points us anywhere at the moment.
For the first time, we are stuck. Let me consult the thing. Part 3.
Consult the ancient tests.
Here.
I almost said tests like it was some kind of really old SAT thing.
I mean, that's what some old adventure games are like, so... If you made a minor mistake, congratulations, you're soft locked. Alright, you ready? It's a real stupid one. It is Gumshoe. You must present the profile of Kane Bullard to Gumshoe.
What?
I guess to ask him about the guy who's dead, but why couldn't he just be on the list to begin with?
Yeah, that wasn't that part of the what happened?
Yeah, I guess. I guess he gave it to us as part of it. We have to give it back to him. One of those, alright. This is the dumbest one we've had, but sure.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Alright.
That is big knockdown.
Percent Kane, at least it's not anything with points associated, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, percent Kane Bullard to Gumshoe.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebird.
That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebird, pal. I want to know what this guy's name is in Japanese now. Why is the gag that we're gonna fumble this dude's name when it's pretty easy to say?
Kane Bullard by Japanese is Kurobe Busujina. Hence why,
Is it a pun?
KB Security Company is KB. Because KB, the word, is security guard. Busujima apparently is just from a novel.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing there.
Alright, well, sure.
Oh. But in Latin American Spanish, he is Carl Brutus.
Starts so normal and then goes somewhere quick.
Yep. Oh, that's an unofficial one. Okay, that's an unofficial translation.
Well, let me hear it.
Brazilian Portuguese, he is Clever Bettinelli, but in the unofficial one, before they did the proper one, Nestor Queiroz.
Okay.
Yep.
I feel like there's a joke here that I don't get.
Nope, just NQ
Okay.
instead of KB.
Okay.
Because why not? Right. But no, it's just Maya being dumb.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. The victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me.
Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead, was she? Oh, I guess, yeah, technically.
Yep. Yeah, I can't believe he's hogging my spotlight.
During Women's Month, too.
Right? It's fucked up.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now.
Okay, Nick. Now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask.
Okay, alright. that
I'm
adds
just going, hey, he's in a break state. Quick, hit him now.
Go in.
He's out of meter. He's completely burned through all his drive gauge. He's in burnout. Get him, Nick.
Get in there. Can you tell us more about Mr. Bullard?
He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway?
Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work.
Yeah, probably.
And, I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. A CEO, a money grubber. Never.
Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough. Check out my Fortune 500.
The concept that Maya would have all that money while Phoenix is struggling to make rent. It's great.
To say, man, how am I gonna afford to stay next to the Gatewater Hotel again this year? Maya, millions upon millions of dollars.
Bumming on his
spending
couch.
it all on burgers while she just freeloads at his place.
Yep. Please stop leaning towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet. Ah, I see.
Nice.
It looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier.
Let me go already. Pickpocket him.
Just hand on the other hand in his pockets, already stolen his watch.
Insinuating Phoenix has the money to buy a watch.
You know what? Fair. Already wearing his handmade sundial.
Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies.
Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded.
Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Mask the Mask.
What? Really?
Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Hi, Sylvie, thank you.
Okay. Cool.
I guess maybe that triggers Ron to manifest finally.
Come on, Ron. Come on, Ron. He's here! Or at least something's happening.
Alright, if I can remember the friggin' steps to get to the frickin' detention center, I'll be right with you. There we go.
Yeah, I went to Desi's. The not too successful part of the Denny's chain.
You go to a Denny's, and it's just a bunch of French food instead of American diner food for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
October 13th.
Step in the door. French food, ennui, and judgment. The perfect French fast food restaurant.
It's one thing that, like, I don't know how you do French, like, when people consider French food in a fast food environment without making it, like, toxic.
Yeah, it would probably be pretty tricky.
October 13th, detention center, visitor's room. Ah, Mr. Wright!
Mr. Delight, did they finish their interrogation?
Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore! Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see... On the same night, the sacred urn was stolen from Lord Lyda Taylor department store. A blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then, that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time, I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Alright.
Alright, Ron. What you got for us? So, mask to mask, the night of the crime, and why you were fired.
Top to bottom?
I guess so.
Alright, mask to mask.
Then once we're done with these, we can present the newspaper clipping and see if that is him.
Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are mask to mask? Well, isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday?
That was a quick response.
Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating.
But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we?
Just to see him melt down?
Just
Okay, there it goes.
Just for his meltdown. Right. And take a good look, everyone. Well, what was his voice? It was Waluigi, right?
Yeah, it's Waluigi.
Yeah. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown.
Oh, I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn.
Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time. You know, killing Kane Bullard.
So then the person dressed up as Mask to Mask in this photo.
It's gotta be Detective Atme.
Right. Well, were you on a night of the crime? Good.
I was just saying, yeah, that. Next on the list, that one.
So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor. You went to KB Security, right? Yes. I went to KB Security at the time. The blackmail note said I should.
Alright. What happened next?
Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the keycard to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone?
Oh my god.
There's no... Okay. Oh.
Behold my twin! Look away!
I half hope that that is actually what's happened here. Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam.
Was it Kane Bullard that hit you?
I don't know. The person ran away while I was stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe. Yes, that's right. Why was it open? Oh, okay. Never mind. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, so, small note. If someone knows how to access the most sensitive part of your company, and they leave, for any reason, whether you make them or otherwise, you change that!
Right, he had been fired before this.
Yeah! Months
so,
before.
Yeah, that means they went, hey, the chief of security, here's the codes, because you should know it. Oh, we're letting the chief of security go? Ah, we don't need to worry. Since when have heads of security become thieves?
The most basic thing.
Most knowing stare I can give at the camera there. Okay, and what did you do after that?
Well, I got out of there, for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them.
Yeah, fair, that's harder to change.
Yeah, that one's much simpler. That's also adding to the thought. Are all the places that have previously... Is he actually mask to mask everything before this one? This one is maybe Desiree, like you were saying, if Luke was the one at the office. And then he just knows how to dodge all the shots because all the places he's taken from are the places that he set up.
Could be. Yeah, could be he had insider information from working the job. Nick, all of a sudden, Mr. Delay kind of sounds like the murderer to me.
Please don't say that. The trumpets return.
And with the trumpets, the burning question. Hey, why'd they kick you out? What'd you do? Did you kill someone? Mr. Delay, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security?
How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please.
Don't worry, we haven't told anyone. Yet. Slides the blackmail nose under the glass. We won't tell anyone if you're willing to pay that fee right there.
Yeah, burgers are getting kind of expensive nowadays.
Mm-hmm. I'm having to pay for me, Phoenix, and Pearls, don't you know? Meanwhile, Phoenix just like, what do you mean you're having to pay? I'm the one paying for them every time. You crazy?
Oh, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually.
Why have you been hiding it from her anyway?
Oh, Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over.
Knowing this, why did you become a thief in the first place?
Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring it enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought, anyway. So he became mask to mask for Desiree, huh? He's gotta be a phantom thief so he can be a sugar daddy. I guess that doesn't count anymore because they're married, but...
Yeah. I mean... can still be a sugar daddy while married to them.
Mm. Okay.
Okay. So, Mask to Mask's first heist, the newspaper clipping.
Yeah.
See if that's him.
Present newspaper clipping. Hey! This is an article about my debut heist! Oh boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were all hot on my trail.
But Mask to Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared.
That's right! I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my mask to mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh?
Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo, is this you, Mr. Delight?
That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. Well, yeah, but the police in this game don't lack object permanence, Phoenix. Alright, updated. But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atme found the mask disguise. Huh, that's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not that he made an outfit to look like it, he just straight up stole the costume from the first heist.
Yeah.
This is important evidence. I think I'll take it.
And then proceeds to manufacture situations. So there are multiple masks, I guess. So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume.
That must have been really time-consuming, huh?
Oh yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters.
Blackmail letters?
You got them starting when? Tell me more, now. Hey, calm down, don't get so worked up.
No.
Oh, this is...
Goodbye, trumpets. Hello, intrigue.
Alright, new topic, blackmail letter.
This blackmail letter. Is this the first one you got?
No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Imanon heist. That first letter, it said, "I know you did it."
So, someone found out about your true identity? Just like that?
It's not easy being a master thief, you know? I've got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So, in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000.
So, he's getting blackmailed by Kane Bullard, who is then taking what he steals and fences it.
Yeah. And sends him back a cut. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, to get him to stay quiet.
Where's the thing?
Because we got the list, I want to say it was 100,000?
Yep, send 10% back to Ron. Okay. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail.
Plans?
Okay.
The heist plans.
Why did it go to the top?
Guess they can't have 5, so... What are these plans you're talking about?
They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods.
So you mean that the one who planned the heists wasn't you?
No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans.
It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him.
So Ron Delight was masked a mask after all. But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Did you try not to look so gleeful about it?
So you went after the Sacred Urn because of one of those plans too?
Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Oh. Was something else in the box? Maybe?
Well, you think they reused the box for something else?
Maybe there was something in there, because, like, Ron Spillo said he'd never seen the urn. But if he took the box, then there might have been something incriminating inside. And
Possibly.
that would maybe explain the paint problem? I don't know. Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? Ron's testimony added to the court record. From Damask's second heist on, he was stealing as directed by blackmail letters. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes, but please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course! I could never! I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe, which unfortunately means your fingerprints are all over him.
Yep.
But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday.
Why?
Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right?
I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight.
Guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. He's back.
Mystic Maya. Hey, Polly. I'm back.
Hey, Pearls! So, what have you been up to this whole time?
Toppling the socioeconomic, nothing.
That's a lot to do in an afternoon.
Yeah, it's really not. If you've ever played Just Cause, it's pretty easy. Anyway, the Sacred Urn, Mr. Nick, I took it back to Karain Village to have it examined. Ignore the rubble and gunpowder on it. And? What did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Ooh, it's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches, they said that it's paint, and that they were put on the urn recently.
Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yeah, Mr. Nick. We gotta find out how they got there.
Okay, we'll go find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. Sacred Urn refiled into the court record. Alright.
Okay, and so now we go to Magatama.
Adrian, yep.
Adrian.
Exhibition Hall. Basement. Oh, it's updated.
Oh.
October 13th.
She's running for it. Get her.
It's very possible. Lordly Taylor, Basement Warehouse. Oh, Pearl. How nice to see you.
Hello there.
I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to?
Stares intently, undoing your schemes. Well, actually, I was having this urn examined.
I see. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here.
Nick, let's look around one more time. So I'm guessing, yep, the box is updated,
Yep,
as has the paint.
sweet. Alright, start with the box.
Sounds good.
Box. This box. There's something about it that's bothering me.
And that's the box that the Sacred Urn was in. It looks like there's some pink paint on it too. And it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn.
I think I know how the paint got on it now.
Alright, let's investigate again, Nick.
Urn box added to the court record. Right, pink stains on it.
Pink paint stains, and then the pink paint itself.
Yep. Looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shocking pink. Mr. Nick, could it be that this odd shape is...
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is it.
Ah, that's the box the Sacred Urn was in.
If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well.
Oh, you're right. Look, it matches.
Contemplative dots.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. Alright, Sherlock.
He's about to just go full Knives Out. Well, you see, young pearls, on the night of the incident, this box was here, and the paint got spilled in the kerfuffle, covering the bottom of it with that nice, shocking pink look. And what's that mean, Mr. Nick? I have no earthly idea, but it was right there.
I've not seen any of those movies, but I've heard good things.
Very good films. Knives Out 1 is amazing. Really well done. Knives Out 2, I think, was very good.
Heard a lot of people say a
But
lot.
a lot of people dislike it.
That's Glass Onion,
but-
right?
Yes, that's Glass Onion. Understandable reason. And then the third one, which is Wake Up Dead Man, very solid. A lot of good actors in this as well.
I mean, the number one thing you always hear everyone bring up is that you're getting to see Daniel Craig play a gay detective.
Yep. Gay, I think it's a southern detective. But yeah, he kills it. All the characters are good, and it's very good, especially the first and third one, at presenting it in a proper whodunit manner. Because there's so many detective shows and so on that completely miss how you should do these things and just kind of pull information out of the air.
Mhm.
But like, you have all the information you need to actually solve the crime in the first movie within the first half an hour. It's just, hey, did you see the pieces? Did you pick up what we laid there? and then the rest of the film is it going through doing small reveals bit by bit until it finally reveals the full thing.
Alright.
So it is very well set up, very well done. Also, again, A-list actors, and what's his name? Captain America?
Chris Evans.
Plays a brilliant asshole.
Like how he has like 2 modes, Chris Evans. He has douchebag and perfect boy. That's it. Nothing in the middle.
It's just like, if there's a gif I know I see every now and again, which you might have run into from that film, of him, where they're at the will reading, and he's just got a like pack of cookies and just goes, you know what? Eat shit. You eat shit. You eat shit as well. And how about you eat shit? And he just goes around the room. And I've seen that gif used so many times.
I don't think I have, which is honestly surprising.
Yeah, it is. I very much recommend them. Good watches anytime.
Alright. Hey, Mark's headed to the court, Rick. I think it's all starting to become clear. That much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Okay.
So, Adrian, about the
Magatama time.
Magatama.
Take that!
Behold the power of Mahamakakawa.
Nashu? I will reread this as it is a new week. The Sacred Urn. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today, it's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's, true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it isn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Well, the thing itself has been checked now.
Yep. Behold the updated record.
Take that! Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Charles went back to Karain Village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how... What she discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again. Did you say... again? Yes. It was broken once, a year ago. Am I in the background? What?
Wait, a year? Since when? A year ago. What? Polly, did you know about this? This is ridiculous, right? How about the Mets, hey, Mystic Maya?
And now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? Oh, is this where we give the... Where's the picture of the one before it was busted, right? The exhibition poster has the old
yes,
one?
exhibition poster.
Alright.
It's either that or the paint.
Well, I pressed E, so... Take that! This poster. It was made recently, right? Poster? The poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said, "I am," on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken. Well, that was a mistake. Now, tell me the truth. Wait. Or, even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. Looks like she's not going to give up that last psych lock so easily. Do you have any proof the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor? Now the box. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe so.
Box. Take that!
Box.
Well, Miss Andrews, what is this supposed to mean? Is this the generic? I guess it's the paint then. Oh, no, there it is.
No, we're good.
Alright, the game is
The
just...
music stopped either way, so.
Yeah, she's like, am I getting baited here? What's happening? This urn has all these pretty little pink paint swatches on it. And there's some on the box the urn was stored in, too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same. What did you say? So, what does that prove? That the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far? Yes. The rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here in Lordly Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means that the urn was broken here too. So, can you prove that? Can you prove that box was dropped here in the basement warehouse?
Open menu, click one space to the right.
Yep. Paint.
Yep, we can.
Take that! I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes. More or less. There's pink paint. I don't know where the L came from there. I think I read splatter in my head. Just had to stop and, like, where did that come from?
Just flashbanged yourself with that one.
Yep. There's pink paint splattered on the floor and walls of this basement and warehouse. But there's an odd shape imprinted into a part of the paint stain. Am I right? Yes. So if you put this box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright. Unlock successful. By the way, I've just remembered because I'm having to make the noises that she makes again. I didn't share it or anything or save it, but I did see someone share fan art of Adrian and Francisco. So, you know, that's out there somewhere for the people who want it.
I approve of this. Fan artist, you're forever doing a fine job. Never get discouraged.
Alright. Let's talk about the urn.
Hey, what's the truth, Adrian?
I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. I'm a terrible person. not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did.
I'm sorry, but the music coming in.
The, like, sad music, yeah. It's like, oh, this really does feel like Phoenix is the bad guy here, doesn't it?
Because, man, I feel terrible. Sad music starts playing. Oh, come on. I'm not that bad.
Maya behind him with the boombox again.
Yeah. Well, that's not so hard to understand. Is it, Polly? No, not at all. I know just how she feels.
It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster photo was taken, on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. When I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream.
I can totally see how that could have happened.
Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands.
I've broken a few ancient relics in my day.
Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Karain Village. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big.
And that's when the I am got changed to Amy?
I didn't know how it was originally written. But any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami.
Any sane person? Really?
Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then. Sacred Urn updated again in the court record.
There's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains.
Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The Ami Faye statue. Aha! Okay.
Okay.
Ami Faye statue. The first time we came down here, it was on the night that the Sacred Urn was stolen.
But, Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall.
And?
I realized that the statue would be a perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it.
I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange.
What is it, Pearl?
The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved, and the paint was clearly visible.
He's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again?
Well, then who was it? Who would have done it and why?
On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. And the next day, it was moved. But why?
To climb? If you look, you could cleanly get onto the leg to get up on the boxes.
To hop over.
Yeah. Because it wasn't in the way of anything. It didn't get put in the way of anything. Only thing I can see is that it's closer to the boxes, unless it was just an accident.
I mean, yeah, probably decent for Luke to move it, right? So that he could, well, assuming he was at the other place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay. Amifei's golden statue updated in the court record.
Yeah, I don't know how this is going to tie in.
Looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. You don't say.
Why? Why do you think so, Nick?
Because that night, the real thief, Ron Delight, was at KB Security. So then why did another mask to mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact?
Murder trial is starting tomorrow, but looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. Alright, there's the to be continued.
Man, we were so close to finishing the investigation, and it was being blocked by a dumb gumshoe thing.
Yep. Very, very strange presentate there.
God damn it. Okay. Alright, well, we're off back to trial.
Yeah, we can at least get this one started.
Yeah.
Ah, God, 1 second.
Yeah, get yourself a drink. And so, grab some painkillers.
Okay. Alright. Let me know when you're good, because I say you're grabbing some pills.
Yep, should be all good.
Alright. Let us
Fortunately,
go in.
got told new med things would mess with people that had migraines. Man, are they right?
How you doing?
So usually I have like 2 a week.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not debilitating migraines, just migraines. I don't get aura more than once a month usually. Gives a whole different context to aura farming when it's in the case of the condition aura. I have had a migraine every day that I have taken them. So it's just like, oh, cool. Great. This is brilliant. How long is this going to last? Couple weeks until your body gets used to it. All right.
Fun
Great.
times.
Love it.
All right, well, October 14th, 9:41 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 4.
Hey, Nick.
What is it this time?
You won't believe how many people are here for the trial.
Well, it is a murder case.
What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door.
Next door?
Why don't you know this, Nick? They're having Detective Atmy's trial today.
Detective Atmy?
And they say they're going to try him as Master Mask.
Already? That was fast.
Boy, I'd love to see Master Mask's trial. That is concerningly red.
Yeah. The evil spirit says, I know.
I know.
By the way, where's Pearls?
Oh, she went back home. She said she can't neglect her training anymore.
Okay.
I know you don't like me.
Pearls has really gotten into her training lately, huh? Just ignoring it. Just, oh,
Let's ignore the voices, Phoenix. Ignore the voices.
didn't hear anything.
Yeah, ever since that incident last year.
Please!
It was wrong?
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. It's like, when you said don't like me, I was like, oh, he's already assuming that his wife is gonna dump him. Please, don't ignore me!
Oh, Mr. Delight. Good morning.
No one likes me. Oh, no one would notice me even if I killed someone.
Why don't you try it out? Come on, don't be silly. Wait a sec.
You don't mean you're the murderer? No, I'm just a poor thief. No, wait, that's not right. A thief can't really be poor. I mean, they can be if they suck.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see. According to Mr. Delight, from his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that someone had been sending to him to help him commit the heist.
Yeah. Honestly,
Sure, these are poor, that's why they're
that
thieves.
makes sense, Sylvie.
Yeah.
So you don't get it. The economic state isn't the result of their actions, it is the cause. Come on. Stop listening to the crap that the bourgeoisie is feeding to you guys. Says Pearls. Sorry, I forgot to draw the speech bubble line. Do you really think there's a connection between the thief and the murder, Nick?
It's possible, but today's trial is a race against the clock.
Huh? How come? Well, let's just take our time, like always.
I'm afraid that's not an option.
Huh?
Okay. Phoenix vague posting.
Have we received blackmail off screen?
It's very possible.
You got 1 hour, or I'll tell everyone what you were before. Opens the envelope and it's just a picture of him in the pink heart sweater. Oh God, no. I buried that past. You can't do this to me.
Now all of China will know that you're a simp. October 14th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom, number 6. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ooh, voice break. Nice, good start. You're ready? Preparation is the last refuge of the weak.
Okay, settle down, everyone. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Godot. Got the judge in the palm of his hand. Yet again.
I was kind of hoping for coffee number 1 immediately.
You had 8 last time, right? So let's see if we can how long it takes to get to that.
Ron Delight is simply too young to be sent to war. That's all.
That's... I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot.
Then you need to guess out more, Your Honor. Life is war. But that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording.
There's one.
There's one. We're on the board. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right?
Yes. Well then, let me briefly summarize the details of this case. Wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change. Get him.
Can roast his ass.
The victim is Kane Bullard, CEO of KB Security. His body was found in a safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated as 1 a.m. of the previous day.
And that's when our little lost kitten dropped the ball. That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant.
Very well then, Mr. Godot. Please call your first witness.
I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial.
17 cups in a few hours? Okay.
But the first one is always the best.
Mr. Godot, your witness.
Okay then. Let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, has to say for himself.
The defendant? Well, Mr. Wright, does the defense have any objections? Maybe a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but... I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then.
I almost fucked it up royally.
I almost got myself killed. We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. Delight to testify.
You've got guts, Trace.
All right then, Mr. Ron Delight. Please take the stand.
You did it, didn't you?
Yes. What?
Case closed.
No. That's not true. Huh. For a moment there, I thought we'd set the record for the shortest trial ever.
Well, Mr. Delight already looks plenty guilty with that face he's making.
And once he opens his mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin.
Very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill the lad, why did you go to KB Security?
Well, that's kind of hard to say. Boy, I wish I could go home. Well then, let's hear some testimony about what happened. My visit to KB Security. That evening, around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. I'd been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. 1 a.m. The exact time the murder took place.
That's 2. The weak get washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up.
Okay, that I need somebody to make a fighting game that has nonsense opening round stuff and make that hit.
I mean, just saying the first half of it, my brain almost went to the cadence of "Welcome back to the stage of history."
Because you're already down there too, yeah.
We get washed away by the tides of fate.
See, I heard it in the Blaze Blue, the wheel of fate is turning.
Get someone properly shouting it. It's bitter today too, just like my destiny. Yeah, destiny makes a lot of people bitter. You'd never know that from the way he's checking it down.
Right. Your cross-examination, if you please. Dang, Arctis round start generator meme. The best ones was Blaze Blue cross tag. The memes that people would create to put "can't escape from crossing fate" over were beautiful.
Yeah.
Alright, 3 whole things. Oh boy.
Around 1 a.m. I went to see him. We know that's true. Be gone, bot.
Yep.
You have no power here. Oh, speak if you have no power here, sorry. Random induced tangent and partial annoyance. Hey, guess what got announced today? A planned sequel for Lord of the Rings. A movie set 14 years after, following the characters, like Sam and Frodo and everyone.
Oh, that contradicts the ending.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what happened here? Because I thought that the Tolkien estate was like pretty cagey with stuff for a long time.
So it was, yeah, Lord of the Rings, Shadow of the Past is the name they're going with.
Listen, I understand that people want to turn everything into a media empire, but like, if you're there's plenty of stuff you could do in Middle Earth that's original, instead of trying to piggyback off of the thing that is specifically designed to work in a very specific way that ends very specifically.
Yeah, the movie adapts the first few chapters in Frodo's adventure, including when fan favorite character Tom Bombadil rescues the hobbits from Barrow Wights. Okay, so it's set after Frodo passes away and his old friends Sam, Merry, and Pippin retrace their adventure, as the movie follows Sam's daughter.
You just told me two different synopses there, and that that last sentence is feels like sounds like a separate synopsis to the rest of it.
Same thing, same entry, same writer. That's what they're putting out there. This is what we're working on.
Is this
as the next film in the series? Which,
look, so I'll have my hot take here. I thought the Hobbit movies were good. I thought they were there was some stuff that was unnecessary. They probably didn't need to be 3. They probably could have condensed it down to 2 and it would have been fine. I thought they were worthwhile. Now, granted, that being said, I haven't read the full original. I know what some stuff was added or changed. I understand that some people are upset, but I thought they were fine. This is just somebody made some crap up, or more likely punched in the books to ChatGPT and asked it to write a sequel for them.
We need to make some more money.
So
more Lord of the Rings. There we go.
Is this Amazon or is this Universal? Or Legendary or whoever?
Co-written and produced by Stephen Colbert.
The Late Show host? Right?
I think so.
PH, right, Stephen?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Stephen with
that's
PH.
him! There it is, on Deadline! With his face next to Gandalf.
Yeah. Peter Jackson and Stephen Colbert. I mean, to be fair, Colbert's a super fan, so
I guess, but
good hands for it to be in, but at the same time, why?
Yeah.
Sorry, I quoted the series myself, and it just triggered
the annoyance.
Yeah. This is something that has been lurking today. And this went, oh. It's time to go off.
Stop making everything bigger than it needs to be. I want to go back to the time before the MCU, when things could be single. Or, small.
Yeah. Shout out forever to the interview with someone from the God of War remake team, where they were like, okay, so we're looking forward to the trilogy, and he just went, I mean, we're not sure if we want it to be a trilogy, it's probably just going to be 2. And why? Because look how long it took us to make this. We want people to be alive when the next game releases.
That's a fair answer.
We want people to actually enjoy the game and not be sat there waiting for something several years down the line.
That's a good answer. I mean, and then Yoshi B had the statement the other day, I don't know if you've seen it, where he was like, yeah, a lot of new fans aren't very invested in the series because it takes 6 years for a new game to come out. Whereas when I was growing up, it was one every year.
Yeah, there was a great discussion going on Blue Sky about that, where someone pointed out, the original Final Fantasies, that 1990 to 2000 section, you had one every year, basically.
Yep.
For a good while.
Turning them out.
With offshoots potentially less than a year apart.
Yep, with stuff like Mystic Quest.
Now it's here's 15, and then
almost a decade.
What, 5 years?
More than that.
Yeah, might touch. Yeah, because it was back when I was in uni, so
FF15
yeah, around
was
9 years or so.
2016, yeah, so 8-9 years. Between numbers.
It's good to have a banger game, but good to have a banger game, good to have a banger film, but stop trying to make everything last forever.
I also realized that my statement earlier might have been hypocritical considering the games that I've been working through for the past 5 years. And is currently pinned at the top of my Blue Sky page.
See, look, I can say it because someone then turns to me and goes, "Oh yeah, aren't you a big fan of the Atelier series? How many games does that have? 27 games? I was like, yeah, play one of them. You don't have to give a shit about the rest. Maybe if you want, here's Riser 1, 2, and 3. How far apart were they? A year? 2 years was that? Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
rant done. Back to court.
Lord of the Rings.
So
it's the quote from the guy from the It Takes Two studio. Just going, man, fuck the Oscars.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, throat did not like that. 1 a.m. Mr. Bullard in his security office, that's true. The blackmail letter I got ordered me to go there. I knew where his office was. None of those stand out as issues or anything that immediately jumps out or might be of note to push on. So probably just go for them all.
And from the top. All right. Hold it! 1 a.m., huh? You're absolutely sure about that? Yes, that's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. No. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow and my internal clock was also a bit... 1 a.m. That's the exact time the victim, Mr. Bullard, was murdered, correct?
It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm sure there's cafes open.
I can tell you there are. And I can also tell you, as someone who feels way more at home in the night, someone goes, hey, wanna go on a date? Alright, what time? 1 a.m.? Okay. I'm intrigued. Something about cities in the early hours is amazing, and I love it. Shout out to, I think it's Call of the Night, is the English name, Yofukashi no Uta, for just nailing the vibe of, man, cities feel different late at night.
Yeah, that's where you bust out the, like... That's when you get the dead silence of everything has stopped.
Yeah. Walking down the middle of the road and like in the day, noise everywhere, music, buskers, people going by. Middle of the night, silence. You maybe hear some laughs a couple streets down. The slight thump of a club in the distance. It's just...
Oh.
There's a certain serenity about it.
You mean, like, music thump. When you said the thump of a club, yes. My brain went to someone getting beat up.
Just walk out, just hand to ear. Oh god, help, please. Ah, it's a beautiful Wednesday night, isn't it? No, I am talking like the thump of bass.
Yeah. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a good explanation for why English is a problem. Bro's getting jumped in the background.
Okay.
Statement 2.
The blackmail letter.
Hold it! It ordered you there. It was the first time I'd gotten a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters then? Oh, of course. They'd say things like, steal this or take that. Hold it! Why don't you save those for later, Mr. Delight? Please don't say anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Now, what should I do? I feel like we have to ask more because we need to know what's going on, but like he might just ruin it.
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to drop a save there.
This is a good one, yeah.
Because there's a genuine concern. If we press harder, he might just go,
It says
yeah,
something
so
incriminating.
I'm not actually a thief. I was blackmailed the entire time. Here's all the info.
Alright. Press harder. So, what did the blackmail letter in question say? Good segue. It said to bring $50,000.
Money, eh? A perfect motive for committing murder.
Oh, wait! I never intended to pay that money anyway. That doesn't make it better.
Yes, I was just going to kill him, so I never had to pay it. Huh?
Is that right? If I offered $1, I'd kill someone too.
Refer to the... I would sell your life for a corn chip.
After all, he had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. Important point indeed. Witness! Let's have that added to your testimony. Yes, sir. A muddy mud skipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do. Alright, so the blackmail threat didn't scare me. It wasn't going to cause me trouble or anything.
Bullshit. Present Desiree.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't going to cause me trouble or anything. He's been scared this entire time about Desiree finding out.
Okay. Present Desiree Delight to that statement. Objection! The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. Okay, well.
What?
Alright, that's generic.
It's bullshit. This entire time, he's been like, oh no, please don't tell her. I can't let her know. Oh god.
Maybe.
It's just like, oh no. It ain't nothing to me, man.
Maybe.
I do this all the time.
Yes, something. We need something else first?
Maybe?
Hit the last statement, I guess. See if it had something.
Sure. So, working for KB Security?
Yep. Hold it!
Oh, do we need to get the whole...
The story.
Hey, you've been fired and she doesn't know out there?
You used to be a security chief for KB Security, right? Yes, that's right. Security chief? You?
And yet, a year ago, you were fired without notice. Revenge for an old grudge? A perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say?
This isn't good. Maybe I should change the suspect. Or subject. I'm falling apart today.
further than motive, I guess.
Why?
Why was he fired?
Yeah, see if he knows, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, because we've not actually discussed why he was fired yet. We just know he was.
Alright. Why? Mr. Delight, please tell us why you were fired from your job. Well...
The world is filled with those who said, I wish I'd never asked that.
Okay, then I take it back. Defendant, please answer the question. Well, I needed money. You needed money? Well, you see, Jessie loves to spend it. It's kind of her hobby.
Not exactly the best hobby in the world, huh, Nick?
My salary wasn't nearly high enough, so I stole data from the company. Come again? KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was a security team chief...
You stole some data and sold it.
Mr. Bullard found out and I was fired immediately. What? I wish I had never asked that. I was just somehow able to keep it secret and made it seem like I had quit on my own.
What is it, Nick? You don't look so good. Someone who brings harm to their company is fired as punishment. You do well to remember that. He sure told you.
I think he was talking to you, Maya, but... So you admit that you stole data from your company. Is that correct? Yes. I'm sorry. This is a very important fact. Please add it to your testimony. Oh man, this whole thing just took a big turn for the worse, crashed and blew up. It's gonna take the jaws of life to rip this case from the clutches of disaster.
So now do we?
Yeah, maybe now we present to Statement 3.
Because now we've got him saying Desi doesn't know about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a save here. Then Statement 3. Again, Desiree, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Desiree Delight to Statement 3. Objection! There we go. Had to trigger the other thing first.
Okay. Yeah, alright.
Mr. Delight, what you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday. Uh-huh. What doesn't? I think you must have been scared. Very scared. Of having a certain person find out your secret. A certain person. Miss Desiree Delight, the defendant's wife. Why does no one ever call her Mrs.? Just like a thought.
Because everyone refuses to believe that this pairing is possible. It's like, there's no way, right? It's impossible. Can't be happening.
But I... It's true. Listen to me. My Desi, she's...
Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins.
No.
Yes, we know. It was all your wife's fault.
What do you mean?
Mr. Delight stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habits, for which he was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. And that is how this murder came about.
Oh. No! Everything is falling neatly into place for him. Don't talk about my Desi like that. Or you'll be sorry! Well, it seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far.
What do you think, Nick?
I didn't think it was possible to get so thoroughly whipped in just 20 minutes. Clearly, there was sufficient motive for murder. He stole data for his wife, and he killed to protect his secret. Family man who cared just a little too much.
The motive is clear. Let's move on. What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. Delight? Come now, tell us. We're all ears.
At the CEO's office. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Suddenly, I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed. When I came to, Mr. Bullard was lying there, dead. Okay, well, we have to ask what that is.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Suddenly hit on the forehead, huh? I believe the detective from yesterday provided similar testimony. He said that Mask to Mask had struck him on the head from behind. Of course, since Atme turned out to be the culprit himself, that was all a lie.
No one's going to believe a pathetic lie like that.
What are you saying? I really was attacked. We'll find out if what you say is true or not during the cross-examination.
Got that, Mr. Wright? Don't go easy just because he's your client. 3. If I see any sign that you are, I'll treat you to another cup of my special blend.
You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Cadeau. I have faith in Ron. I know he didn't do it. Right. So going straight for wearing that, probably?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
So, straight to number 3.
Yep. Hold it! That? Could you please clarify what you are referring to? Why, my Mask to Mask costume, of course. Wait just a moment! Mask to Mask! Uh-huh. Oh, did I forget to mention it before? Just to be on the safe side, I dressed as Mask to Mask. And then I descended upon the office of the CEO of KB Security. Whoa!
Nick, did you know about this? He never told me this.
I don't recall him ever mentioning it to me either.
Even I didn't know that. It seems our little friend really loves to keep secrets.
I'm sorry, I just never had a chance to mention it up until now. Wait. That's not right. You know how some things just slip your mind?
My 6th cup of coffee is staring up at me coldly. Okay.
Alright. At any rate, we can't ignore this new piece of information. I can't wait until Godot tells us that he saw FK in the coffee.
God, that would be some wild shit if this and Deadly Premonition crossed over.
Do you think Phoenix could handle York?
I don't think Phoenix could, but Maya could. Maya would absolutely vibe with York.
Good, good. Witness, please correct your testimony. Wearing my mask-to-mask costume. Again?
Yeah, so is this going to tie into how he lost the brooch, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah, either way, yeah, press on that again.
Alright.
Find out more.
Hold it! Why were you dressed up as Mask to Mask? Why, because I'm Mask to Mask, of course. What are you talking about? Mask to Mask's trial is being held next door. Yes, I guess so. Anyway, at that time, I thought I was being blackmailed over the... Ron's voice does that to me because I'm breathing out so much.
Yeah, fair.
I thought I was being blackmailed over the mask-to-mask issue. So I thought I should go as him, just to be safe. Oh boy. Let me tell you, it's a real pain to move around with that cape. That's why it took a lot longer than I'd expected. Took a lot longer. What is he talking about? Press harder?
Let's keep pressing. Has there ever been a press harder we haven't had to press?
There was
so far?
one where we have to let it go by. It was in like the middle of the last game. I don't remember what it was. There was like one that we had to pass up on.
Hmm.
What do you mean by took a lot longer? Oh, opening the safe, of course. My cape got caught on the safe door, you see. This all happened when I was hiding Mr. Bullard's body. What was that? Back up a second! This man is so bad at talking about anything.
So, oh yes, I hit the body, but don't worry, I didn't kill him. So when did you hide the body? Well, it was after I pulled out my knife out of his chest. Your what?
He had borrowed it, you see, it was in his chest pocket.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Alright. Carry on. It's just, at that point, it's just turning into, King... It's essentially an episode of, like, Make Some Noise or something.
Yeah, it's like
like, whose line is it anyway? Just the constant skits.
Yeah. Yes. You were the one that hid the body in the safe. Well, yeah. Inconceivable! Why? Just why? What reason could you have? What were you thinking?
Question. When does someone toss their dirty shorts in the washing machine?
What?
The answer is simple. When they take them off.
As usual, I have no idea what you're saying. Do you mean that Mr. Delight hit the body because he's the murderer?
So you're not as stupid as you look. His metaphor this time was really obscure.
Mr. Wright, you don't mean that you knew about this whole safe business, do you? Yes. Why am I the only one not in the loop here? Witness, make sure you add this to your testimony. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Looks like a storm front is moving in over the fair weather judge.
Don't you think the storm here has finally stopped, thank God.
Oh, nice. We were...
Yeah, had hailstorms all day.
Again?
Well, it was Alita who had them before.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I had hailstorms today and wind strong enough that the windows were shaking. I was like, oh, that hasn't happened in a while. Damn.
We've had a lot of strong wind over here as well. It's been... I don't know what's up. Wind is having a time.
Thor's pissed.
Alright, so I panicked and hit the body in the safe. Took about 10 minutes. Okay.
Do we just press again?
Maybe.
Is this just constantly just run? Okay, it was this thing. Run. Okay, so I hit the body. Run. I mean, I just... I don't know what you want me to say. This breaks down into a blubbering mess.
Go again, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think we just go again.
Alright.
Keep on pressing him. Don't let up. Full court.
Hold it! Why did you hide the body in the safe anyway? Well, because it wouldn't fit in a drawer. Real comedian over here.
I mean, not with that attitude, it wouldn't.
That's not exactly what I meant. When I saw that corpse, I kind of lost it. I thought, if they find his corpse, they'll think I did it.
I think you had a simpler reason than that. It's because you killed him. That's why you spent 10 minutes hiding the body.
That certainly makes the most sense. Hold on. 10 minutes.
What is it, Nick?
I just had a thought. Under those circumstances, would you normally try to hide the body? And spend 10 whole minutes to do it?
Under those circumstances? What circumstances? Oh! Hey, Nick. If you think his behavior was so strange, why don't you present some evidence that would show just what those circumstances were?
Take a look at the court record and present some evidence.
We heard this from Mr. Delight yesterday, didn't we?
There's not much in his testimony either.
Oh, this the
There's
loop,
a loop message.
I guess. Whoops, I think I accidentally went one too far.
Mine just said he's hiding something.
Bet you he's still hiding something.
I wouldn't be surprised. We'll just have to draw it out of him.
I just hope he doesn't make things any more complicated.
Than he already has.
Why'd you have to go make things so complicated? Okay, so... Oh.
Oh, the buzzer was going off.
Last statements, the buzzer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have the record that puts the time for it. So we can go, you didn't have 10 minutes.
I imagine both probably work, because this game is usually good about that. You want to do the record or the button itself?
I think the record, purely because time is mentioned in there.
Alright, so buzzer record to this final statement. Objection! Your Honor, could you please take a look at this record? What might this be? The record for the emergency buzzer that connects to the CEO's Office of Security, or CEO's Office to Security. If the button in the office is pressed, a security team is supposed to come running.
Non-caffeinated dots.
And according to this record, the buzzer was pushed once, at 1:02 a.m. What? If Mr. Rondelite truly was the murderer, he would have ran as soon as that buzzer sounded. After all, a security guard would have been heading his way.
Objection!
Objection. Let's remember who we're dealing with here. He probably had no idea there was security personnel in the building.
Objection! Up until 1 year ago, my client was working as a chief of security. There's no way he wouldn't have known about them.
Objection!
Objection. Catch this coffee, just smack. I rest my case. But, as it turns out, the guard never came.
That was nothing more than a coincidence. The fact that the guard was a pathetic loser who had just gotten punched in the face by his ex's new boyfriend and wasn't anywhere in the vicinity was not something Mr. Delight could have known. Didn't have to say all that, Phoenix.
Come on, man.
You really didn't have to say all that.
No need to go that hard.
Just as it swipes over to Godot, you just get a flash of Larry breaking down crying in the courtroom. Again, remember who we're dealing with here. It's a sure bet that Mr. Delight didn't even notice the buzzer going off.
Yeah. Objection! This buzzer is extremely loud. There is no way he could have ignored something like that. If...
Judge watching this like a tennis game at the moment.
Yeah. If he had been conscious, that is. Conscious? Well, what do you mean by that?
Four. Fine. Let's hear your theory.
Recall the defendant's testimony. The moment he entered the victim's office, someone attacked him. Mr. Delight said he felt dazed. I'm willing to wager that he was knocked unconscious for at least a few minutes. Unconscious? So he fainted? That's why Mr. Delight didn't know that the buzzer had sounded. That's why he thought he had time to hide the body.
So, what's he trying to say?
Mr. Delight was knocked out, and the buzzer went off soon afterwards. Now, unless my client was able to hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, it can only mean that there was another person in that room. That's right. Whoever it was, they knocked out Ron Delight and then pressed the buzzer. Order in the court! Mr. Wright, this is...
Objection!
Objection. This is preposterous. It was this kid. Ron Delight is the one who killed Kane Bullard.
Objection! Then who pressed the buzzer?
It was... the victim, of course.
He pressed the buzzer when the defendant attacked him. He didn't die right away. He must have held on long enough to push that button.
Ah! So Kane Bullard sounded the buzzer himself. What is your opinion on this, Mr. Wright? I need to prove that the real criminal was there at the scene. But how? Can I prove that it wasn't Kane Bullard who sounded the buzzer?
Bullshit that we can. At least for now, until we can look at the court record.
I can pull it up without even clicking it. But yeah, we can do it. Also, I think I know what it is. Yeah, the buzzer has no prints on it. So he didn't press it.
Oh, right, we don't need to prove that it wasn't Ron, we need to prove that it wasn't Kane.
Yeah, we can prove it wasn't
Kane wasn't wearing gloves.
Yeah. Alright. I can prove it, alright. The defense's opinion is this, Your Honor. This piece of evidence proves that it wasn't the victim who sounded the buzzer. The buzzer itself. Take that! I believe this is the piece of incontrovertible evidence you were looking for. The emergency buzzer. Is there some kind of clue on it? Absolutely not.
Hey, come on now. At least give some thought to what you say before opening your mouth.
The fact that there are absolutely no clues is itself the clue. Well, now I'm the one who's clueless.
You've been that for a long time, Your Honor.
This button has no fingerprints on it. If Mr. Bullard had really pressed it himself, naturally, he would have left his fingerprints behind.
Objection.
I unfortunately can't do a spit take.
I was like, is Ari trying to find something to do a spit take with what's going on over there?
I mean, technically, I have a cup of tea I could spit take
I
with,
wouldn't recommend that.
but with how my stuff is set up, I spit take forwards, I hit a whole lot of attack. I spit take right, I hit my PC. Spit take left, there's my bed, and this is gonna be annoying. So, fuck it. Rondelites obviously wiped them off.
Objection! Why would he? A guard could have come in at any moment.
He touched that button. I know he did.
Objection! The defendant, Mr. Delight, was dressed as Mask to Mask. And Mask to Mask always wears gloves. What reason could he possibly have had to wipe the button free of fingerprints? Order! Order! Order!
It would seem. 6. I've been forced to eat crow.
Damn. Run for the hills, Sean. It's over.
He's coming for you.
Goddo's coming. Wonder what blend number crow-flavored coffee is.
However, if the real killer was there at the scene, why would that person press the emergency buzzer?
The Freeman.
Dots? They've run away without putting themselves in extra danger. More dots. Dots for me too. And me, I'm back again. What's with this awkward silence all of a sudden?
Yeah. It looks like you're fresh out of parlor tricks. They're on to you, Nick.
Just give me a minute to collect my thoughts. The real culprit killed Mr. Bullard, and at around 1 a.m. And Mr. Delight just happened to waltz in when the murder was taking place, right? The killer clobbered Mr. Delight and then sounded the buzzer.
Even though security was supposed to respond right away if the buzzer was pressed.
Security was supposed to respond. Huh. Time's up, Mr. Wright. Let's hear what you have to say. Very well, then.
Oh, you've got some guts. I like that in an opponent.
Why did the real killer sound the emergency buzzer? Call the guard.
To call the security guard.
The killer knew that if they pressed that button, a guard would come running. And that was exactly what they wanted. Do you mean to say the killer called the guard on purpose? Yes, although as it turned out, he never showed up.
Because he was getting his clock cleaned at the time? Clock cleaned? Not heard that one.
Yeah, that's an Americanism for getting laid out, getting punched.
No,
Because
fair
the
enough.
face of a clock is what it is, so clock is a slang for face.
Yeah, fair. What a touching story. You're saying the killer had a change of heart and called the guard to turn himself in?
No, I'm not. When that buzzer sounded, there were 3 people in that office. The victim, Kane Bullard, who's already dead. The defendant, Ron Delight, who was out cold. And the 3rd person, the real killer. I'm glad the game is just like telling us that it's at me, so that it doesn't have to give us any other clues. It's just like, it's him.
Each time I just need the
Yeah.
ultra instinct, just ching, when he turns on screen, just, oh.
Hypothetically, yes. Now then, in this situation, if the real killer made an escape, what would happen? The only ones left in the room would be the victim and Ron Delight. And if any security guards came running in at that time, they would think that I was the murderer. Yes, that was precisely the real killer's objective. By the way, Discord is blowing up because Kala has shared the news that you shared with me a little bit earlier. Just glanced over and I just see many people are typing. Yes, that was precisely the real killer's objective. To frame Ron Delight for the murder. Stop frame on his spit taken so good still.
I just like, he gets beaten, just, so stupid. Drink. Like, all the extra effort into it.
Takes the drink specifically to do the spit take. Order!
It would seem.
7.
I've been made to eat my words once again.
Actually, you've been made to do a spit take with a cup of coffee. I feel sorry for whoever's in front of you.
Phoenix just like covered in spots.
Just like, man, I hate this. Why does this keep happening?
Mr. Wright, who was it? Who was it that tried to frame me? No, wait. Wait a second. I'm the one and only Master Mask, so...
Nick, you mean the real killer is...
I'm gonna drag that person in here right now.
But who is it?
I don't have any solid proof yet, but think about it. The killer knew Mr. Delight's identity, and they also knew that he had been called to KB security that night. So, the killer used him to execute a well-crafted plan to murder Kane Bullard. Oh my lord, I just realized why. Luke had Kane Bullard killed because the blackmail letter was going to ruin his ultimate showdown with his rival.
You think that's it?
I think this is him having a moment of, no one is allowed to take my rival from me on this night.
Okay.
Now then, let's hear your accusation, Mr. Wright. Who was it that framed Mr. Rhonda Light for the murder of Kane Bullard? Detective Luke Atby.
That's ace, detective, thank you.
Take that! Detective Luke Atby. He's the only one who could have done it.
Ace detective.
Luke Atby? You mean Mask to Mask did it? Your Honor, the person being tried in the court next to us is not Mask to Mask at all. He is, in actuality, the true murderer of Kane Bullard. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Theft and murder. Which is the more serious crime? Not even close. Murder is the more serious crime, of course. It's a capital crime subject to a capital punishment. Please remember the trial from yesterday, if you would. When Luke Atby confessed, there was a huge commotion in the courtroom.
Of course. The famous detective was unmasked as... well, as Mask to Mask.
Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty of grand larceny. That was his true objective all along. We found guilty. Mask to Mask had the perfect alibi for when the murder took place. He was stealing the urn at Lordly Taylor. In other words, being found guilty as Mask to Mask was Luke Atby's airtight, watertight, and unassailable alibi. A guilty verdict. Oh, good.
No, wait, the paint is there. So when did she say she spilled the paint?
It was before the statue showed up, so before we got there to check it out. Yeah.
Broken and repaired by Adrian 2 weeks ago. Okay. He was working there before the card got sent.
Mm-hmm.
That picture of him taking the box
Oh.
is before the murder.
Yeah.
Before any of this happened. because we only have the time. We don't have a date on it.
Yep. Okay. I see where we're going
That's
here.
how he's able to be in both places at once, because one was 2 weeks prior.
Okay. A guilty verdict as an alibi.
You know, it's almost time.
For what?
To look at me's verdict. It was a pretty simple trial after all. We're going to stop this trial and stall that one. We need to do it now. Of course. That's assuming you have proof that the detective was the one who committed the murder.
Mr. Luke Atmey's trial has indeed attracted the attention of the entire country. If we were to intrude, and failed to provide adequate proof of his true crime, Mr. Delight would be left with no grounds for appeal. Really sure about this?
Huh. A bet's only good when your life's the ante.
Mr. Wright,
Alright, Kaiji.
you imagine him next to all the Kaiji characters?
All the Kaiji characters, exaggerated faces, noses, and then he's just there in the robot mask. Honestly, he would fit in.
Mr. Wright, I believe in you. Mr. Delight. So, please, I'm begging you. Thanks, but my decision will determine the rest of your life. Can I really risk your life like this?
Phoenix.
The demons are back.
They're in my head. I hear her again. Go away, foul demon.
So, Phoenix, you alright? You good?
I can hear her voice.
I thought I was free. It was... I went an entire case and a half without hearing her. She can't be back now.
He just starts having a meltdown in court.
What was that?
Don't stray, Phoenix. For your clients, take the path of trust.
Voice. It sounds like Mia. Your Honor, the defense requests an immediate recess.
Huh. So that's your answer, huh?
Very well. I've decided as well. This court will now take a 20-minute recess. Mr. Wright, when we return, please summon Mr. Luke Atmey to the stand. Yes, Your Honor. On October 14th at 11:58 a.m. District Court, courtroom, number 5, next door.
Well, Sir Detective Atmey? I have to say, Mr. Payne, you performed splendidly. Oh no, Sir Detective Atmey, you were the one who...
What is this hair?
That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This court finds the defendant, Luke Atmey.
Hold it! Wait! Don't hand down your verdict yet. Please.
Well, well, Sir Lawyer. Welcome to my courtroom. Oh, who's this hoser, eh?
Look at his face! What is that?
Jesus.
My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. And I wish to file an accusation against this man, Luke Atney.
Accusation? You accuse Mask to Mask?
That man is not Mask to Mask. He's just a ruthless murderer.
What? Say what? Yeah.
To be continued. Alright, very nice.
Okay. So I have to assume we're moving into the final section of the case now.
Probably. So next time, we'll wrap that sucker up. Yeah, this is going places.
Yeah. It's going wild. I'm not gonna lie. My appreciation of this case has gone way down because of that single gumshoe thing. There was nothing to point to it.
Yeah, again, at least this time when there was an annoying little thing, it wasn't anywhere where it could hurt us. It just made us take longer.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gone places. I am curious how it will turn out. How we're going to point out that that was a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I imagine it's going to be something to do with him going, well, the thing had just been broken, so I repaired it, or something like that. And it's just, actually, that was a whole last week ago.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's like, hey, someone take a brand new picture and tell me what date it is. And it's like, even though it's not the one we have, the record says 1 week behind or whatever. Or forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't think I really have any other notes on it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, it's decent. Unfortunately, my own personal biases for these kind of games and stories means I give it extra negative marks for that one interaction, but other than that,
Solid first real case to this game, and this one is one longer than the previous one, so it has more room to make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
We still don't know who Godot is and all that jazz. I think that's the real thing I'm interested in, to be honest, in this game, is the macro story rather than the individual cases. Like, I want to know who Godot is. I want to see how Morgan comes back into this. I want to see if Franziska comes back, or if we're going to have to play Edgeworth's games to get the rest of her character.
So I don't see Francisco coming back in this one. Edgeworth, I kind of hope doesn't actually come back in this one.
You want one without him, yeah.
Like, I mean, I get like the idea of, yeah, he's done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've had him have his redemption arc, and he's now stepped off, gone off to do his own thing.
What is the release order for these? Release order. Had these started yet? No, the first Investigations game was after Apollo. Okay. Yeah, this was 2004. And the first Miles Edgeworth game was 2009. So, into space.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any
Yeah.
strong opinions on this one yet either. This was, aside from the weird thing, it's a fine case so far. Things make sense aside from that, previously mentioned thing. Was like, why do we have to give him
Mhm.
the profile? It's just weird.
Like, doesn't make sense. Could have just mentioned it as part of us going, hey, what happened here?
Yep.
Or maybe just, like they've done in every other fucking case in the game, a new option appears that goes, Kane Bullard?
Mm. I guess there's a few times we've had to like hand a profile in, but it's usually not the victim. It's not the hand of the victim
It's
to the guy
usually-
telling us about him.
It's usually not the victim, and there's usually some kind of prompt, like,
Mhm.
we need to find out more about this person. And so we then started looking for who we could give it to.
Yeah, there is also that note of, hey, Maya's hint button wasn't a hint this time.
Yeah. The one time we've actually turned to Maya to go, all right, Maya, what do we do? And she
She gives us the
doesn't
stuff we
help at all.
already did. It's annoying because I know, because, from playing these before, I know that updates. Like, in the older games, that does actually update as you progress. Just this time it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Anyway. Anything else you want to chime in? Or you just want to head on and commence telling people where they can find you?
Yeah, I don't think I have anything to particularly add. People can find me over at twitch.tv/Grumpy Magician, also at youtube.com/@Grumpy Magician. You can also find me over on Blue Sky at grumpymagician.bsky.social, where I retweet art and various things. Like today, I've retweeted some fucking great art of Levitain and Nero. And then also assisting Sam in spreading the propaganda of, hey, go read Witch Hat Italia. It's fucking great.
There are,
Really good.
brief aside, too many people who just go by Sam on the internet. It's like, dog, your name is too common for you to only go by Sam. Gotta stop.
Uh-huh.
If
This is Sam Coswell
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
FF Things. But yeah, it is kind of, yeah, so Sam was doing this. Coswell, stripping. Sam I am. Maybe Sam Smith.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, go read that manga. It's got an anime coming soon. It's great. The art's tremendous. And then read Doro Hidoro as well for something. Well,
I know things about that one. That one might require some content warnings first.
if you are not into gore, stay the fuck away from Doro Hidoro. If you are okay with like gore and viscera, Doro Hidoro is fucking phenomenal art. There's nothing quite like it. Like, goddamn. Yeah, you can find me at those places. I think main upcoming plans tomorrow. Probably going to try finally getting that Insanity run done for Resident Evil. Because I want to get that done and wrapped. And then after that, I don't know, I might go back to doing some Grand Blue to kind of clean up the accounts and fully perfect a couple of characters
Yeah.
before this is Relink.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
the DLC.
Yeah, I've been doing the same myself. There's been a few moments where I'm like, man, I'm also tempted to just wait so I can do the stupid dungeon thing to hopefully get some of these, like, things faster.
Wait, there's a game coming out in April.
Oh, what we got?
I just remembered there's something coming out in April, and I can't remember what, but I know I was keeping an eye on it.
Darwin's Paradox. Wikipedia.
I swear it was April.
Where is it?
Pragmata is April. There we go.
Pragmata's next. Okay.
Yeah, April 17th. Actually, ooh. Yeah, I think RE9 Sanity tomorrow. See if I can't get that done in one sitting. And then probably next week I might try and finally do this demo day where I just play a bunch of demo shit.
Probably a good call.
Dench Attack, Pragmata, Parasite Mutant.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, that's about it for me.
And if you want to catch me doing stuff, you can do so here on Twitch live at twitch.tv/thecs19. Or if you want to see older bits, you can do so over on YouTube at youtube.com/@thecs19. And if you want to see me share stuff, you can do so over on Blue Sky at thecs19.bsky.social, where you can see my hypocrisy pinned to the top of my profile, see the art that I retweet, and occasionally some nonsense that someone shares that makes me laugh. What have we had a good one recently that's just like completely unintelligible? I don't think so. It's been a bit. I mean, there's the what is it, scam line clips from Ray, but that's not any, Sure, plenty of people have those already. Those are pretty good.
Mm-hmm. That looks like a fun game to fuck with people.
I kind of want to. I think we should attempt to get people to play that, but I think a lot of people
we can get a no for that.
I think a lot of people would also probably get very upset playing that.
Oh, absolutely. So, I mean, that's a game I want to play with people.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember people in our friend group, like when Among Us was a thing,
it fell apart towards the end.
Way too try hard.
Uh-huh.
Even early on, like trying to do funny names to try and fuck with people, and people lost their shit. And I was like, man. So that game would unfortunately most likely not work well in our friend circle.
I think it depends on who you gotta grab everyone and make sure everyone's on the page of this is a meme. Do not enter the sweats.
Mm-hmm.
Though, granted, Among Us was also during COVID, so that may have also had an effect on people. Who knows?
Yeah, possibly.
But anyway, I think that'll be us for this week. We should be back next week unless something happens to change it. I don't think so. My brain was like, is there something next week? Has someone said something about next week something? I don't think
Wednesday.
So. It's April Fool's.
It's April 1st. Wait, there is actually an announcement coming on April 1st. I literally saw this earlier. Something
Oh, yeah.
was like, hey, we're releasing something April 1st. And I was like, what is that?
What was it? It was something specific, too. It was obviously from a Japanese, team, because they don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it was. Now,
Fuck, that's gonna bug me.
Yeah, I remember someone saying it the other day. It was Remy, I think. Hang on. No, that goes too far back. Word first. From. No, I want it.
Nothing mentioned about it in our Discords.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know where I saw it, but I saw something and just went, oh, April 1st.
Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
Alright, well, something's happening next week. We don't know what it is. Find it on your own. But we'll be back here with more of this, and we'll wrap up this first real case of this game, probably, and see what is up with it. Alright. Well, any closing thoughts, Ari?
I continue saying to go read Witch Hats to Talia. Give in to the cult and pick up an Italia game in Steam sale. Kekmo sponsor me. Finger guns. That's about it.
I mean, yeah, I can tag on. Hey, also in the Steam sale, you can buy all of the Xseed published Trails games for like $80. You can get like 300 hours of game. It's like not bad. It's like,
Not bad at all.
and yeah, Falcom sponsor me. I'll do it. You release like a game a year. It's not that hard to do. It's like,
Yep.
all right. Well, we'll see you all next week on Tango's birthday. Apparently, I'm sure that's spawned plenty of jokes. We're not gonna get into it, Tango. We're not gonna get into it. We'll have to be broke. Shh. Don't worry about it. Let's just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay.